Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 13th through the 20th. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to connect and see what's coming up for our Virgo friends for the week ahead. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is going to be a reading focusing on how the Scorpio full moon, and the current planetary changes are going to be affecting our Virgo friends and areas of spirituality, money, career, family, blockage removal, all of that good stuff. And then the love readings I do separately. So if you go to the description of this video, there'll be a link there for the love videos if you want to check out the love reading after this one. This is going to be all the other important areas of your life, okay? So let's jump right on in and see what is going on with our Virgo friends. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as always, guys, for those of you who are tarot deck junkies, as am I will have a link in the description to check out the deck if you like it. This is one of my favorite decks. It's gorgeous. People are always asking me about it. So you will have your info there. All right, Virgo, so you're kicking off the week with Prince of Swords. This is very fast-moving energy. And for a lot of you, it could be some kind of idea coming in or news coming in that's requiring you to take quick action. Prince of Swords can also sometimes be a very determined energy, or somebody who maybe is being very insistent on how they want things to be done. Okay, so it could be that kind of energy there for some of you. But this is going to have to do with the realm of thoughts, ideas, just kind of the way you're looking at things, the way you're thinking about things. So it's very, very, very fast-moving energy coming in with strategy. I'm hearing strategy, okay? I keep hearing strategy, strategy, strategy. So Virgo, you guys have some ideas and you're wanting to get through a conflict. I am also hearing the word revenge. So I don't know if some of you have a bone to pick with someone, or somebody has upset you. But I think, I feel this is you, Virgo. I don't feel like this is somebody coming at you. I feel this is you wanting to even a score with somebody, okay? Or set something straight. Maybe setting something straight is a better way to put it. I'm just going to say, Virgo, don't lose your head. It's really not worth it. Whatever the situation may be, it could be that someone did something that you're feeling it interrupted or disrupted your stability in some way. I know with the Taurus energy right now, stability is really, really big. And from what I have read and from what I understand with the current energies, a lot of people, as we're coming into this full moon energy, a lot of people are feeling a need to be grounded. They're feeling a need to be kind of settled in, or feeling a sense of oneness or wholeness. And my understanding is that some people are going to really start connecting with nature, or having a desire to be in nature, and other people, it's going to come in through relationships. Virgo, you are an earth sign, so maybe some of you, this isn't really going to apply to you because you're already in your zen. You're already kind of one of those more centered Virgos, and you're just like, I just want some time in nature. I want to take my lunch break at the park, or I want to do some gardening. Some of you may already be there. Those of you who are being affected in your personal life or through relationships, you may be the one who's reappearing in somebody else's life as opposed to somebody coming to you. If somebody's coming to you, they're coming with fast energy, and they may be coming upset about something, or you're feeling like, you know what, I need to go talk to that person, or I need to confront something, or I need to clear something up. So there's very, very, very fast moving energy in the beginning of the week for you Virgos, having to do with communication, having to do with the way that you're looking at things, having to do with trying to make sense of a situation in your head. Some of you are like, I'm just going to clear this energy, go be in nature, chill out. Some of you are real zen in that way, and other ones of you are like, I have something with someone I need to confront. Your Wednesday, Thursday is Eight of Hearts. So Eight of Hearts is a card about moving on or moving past something, which makes sense because something is happening in the beginning of the week And by midweek, you're like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm good. Sometimes for me, Eight of Hearts is also a card where it's telling me that the person I'm reading for has had a really big goal or a really big desire, and they're finally accomplishing it. They are working very hard. They're getting what they wanted. Their dream came true. Everything they wanted, they were able to manifest and bring into their life. But after they get it, they're like, but now what? Like, I got it. I got what I wanted, but it didn't make me feel the way I thought I was going to feel. So some of you are in this energy where you're just kind of like wanting to figure out what's missing. Something's missing, but what is it, right? So some of you are getting ready to go on some kind of a quest looking for it. What's very interesting is this is coming up for you midweek, and the midweek point is going to be when a lot of people start picking up on the moon energy. Some people don't know this, but the full moon energy, we feel it, we start feeling it 3 days before, leading up to it, and we'll still feel the effect 3 days after. So this midweek point is right around that 3-day point before the full moon. And the Scorpio full moon is going to be causing a lot of people to go into the really deep layers of their emotions, because that's what Scorpio is all about, okay? Scorpio likes to go deep. I mean, you want something investigated, you want something solved, you call a Scorpio, because they will dig and dig and dig and dig, and they will find it. If there is something to find, Scorpio will find it. So Virgo, you're already in this searching energy, right? You're kind of like, you have this desire to search, to dig, to find, to uncover. And that's what the Scorpio full moon is going to be about. And it's not going to be about digging into somebody else's business. It's going to be about you kind of like figuring out your feelings, your emotions, seeing the truth about situations, and trying to figure out what ultimately is going to bring you a sense of fulfillment, what ultimately is going to make you happy. Right? So Virgo, you're having an awakening where you're longing for substance. Whatever it was before, it's not doing it for you anymore. So some of you may have spent a really long time in your life establishing a career. Some of you maybe even a family. Some of you maybe you had a really big goal, like, oh, I really want to buy this house, or I really want to have this car, or I really want to have this title in my career, or whatever it might be. And some of you have accomplished these very big things, and you're like, but I don't feel happy, or I feel like something is still missing. What is it? Some of you, you're in a relationship with somebody who you were like, this is who I want to be with, and this is my soulmate, and now you all have been together a while, and you're like, I don't know if I want to break up, but something's still missing. So it's that searching energy for that depth, that meaning. And so you're going to begin uncovering and figuring out the lies that the negative ego maybe has told you along the way about your value systems and things like that. So some of you are really going to start beginning a significant spiritual quest or spiritual journey, okay, where you're finding your own connection to your higher power, to the divine. Some of you even tapping into your own psychic gifts and psychic abilities. Some of you are discovering even that you are healers. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card, as we're coming into the Scorpio full moon energy, is Judgment. Okay, Judgment. This is, again, major arcana. So this is a massive shift, a massive change that you're going through in your life. This is examining what needs to stay and what needs to go. Judgment also is answering a higher calling. Some of you are feeling it's time to make very big changes in your life. Some of you are, I'm hearing, get right with God. Okay, that's very deep. It might not apply to all of you, but there are some of you out there where maybe you're kind of just thinking about your own mortality, and you're thinking, there's going to be a day that, I'm not on this earth anymore, and if there's an afterlife, I want to make sure that I'm going to go into the afterlife on good terms. So some of you are really examining your life in that way, and trying to figure out the best way to make use of the time that you have left. Other ones of you are just wanting to do something more fulfilling. We already had that Eight of Cups where you're searching, and the Judgment card is now you're thinking about, how can I be of the most help to society? How can I bring about the most positive changes? Or what is there in my life right now that's blocking me from being true to myself? What is like taking up useless space in my life that is not working for me anymore as you're coming into that full moon. So you're releasing a lot of fears and clearing away a lot of energy that's going to make room for you to like be your true self and to forgive yourself for anything you're mad about at the past. And some of you even forgiving other people or releasing other people. I'm also hearing release of judgment of self. Maybe some of you, Virgo, you guys can be, I love you, Virgo, but you guys can sometimes be really good at seeing the fault in other people, right? Like, I will never ask a Virgo their opinion about me or about something unless I'm ready to hear it, because I know Virgo's going to be honest, and I know Virgo is going to have a very, very detailed eye, and they're going to catch very minute things. And so some of you are like that with yourselves as well, where you might kind of really be able to nitpick it yourself. And so some of you are releasing that judgment of self, and some of you are learning to release judgment of others. Some of you are like, okay, I'm going to cut other people some slack, but at the same time, you're having these healthy boundaries, right? So if somebody is coming at you in an unacceptable way, we already know you were in that Knight or that Prince of Swords energy. You're already cutting that out of the way. And then from there, it's going to be, how am I going to build moving forward? How am I going to create the circumstances that are going to bring me true joy, true happiness, fulfillment in my life, making a positive change, making a positive difference, being in the best kind of vibration or energy here. Okay, so that's what you're manifesting. But I really do feel like some of you are even maybe wanting to make amends with somebody. Okay, some of you are wanting to set something. You're thinking about who's wronged you in the beginning of the week. You're thinking about who's wronged you. And as you're coming into the end of the week, you're thinking about who you have wronged, some of you. And so there's like this beautiful circle, like it's coming full circle for some of you. But this release that you're experiencing, Virgo, is going to be really, really massive in getting you into a really high vibrational spiritual connection, the kind of connection where it doesn't matter what's going on around you, it's not messing up with your manifestation flow. It doesn't matter what's going on around you, it's not bringing you down into other people's toxic or negative energy. You're really coming into the type of vibration that many, many people spend a whole lifetime trying to achieve. And you're simply coming into it by letting go of your resentments and also letting go of anything that you feel guilty about. So there's this massive clearing that you're going to be experiencing under this energy. I know this is very specific, just more kind of spirituality. We don't have a whole lot here in terms of relationships or money or family aspects. And that's why for Virgo, I will say, especially for you, make sure that you check out your moon sign and rising sign videos, guys, because that's going to touch base on other areas of your life that are being affected depending on where your moon and your rising are. Because your reading, a lot of the other readings I did, it touched on a couple of different areas of life. Yours was very spiritual, so this is very important. But I understand some of you are also concerned about money, family, whatever it might be. So check out your moon and rising to see what your moon and rising say about what's coming into your specific energy. If you don't know what your moon and rising signs are, if you go to cafeastrology.com, you punch in the info and it will tell you your moon sign and your rising sign. It takes a few seconds. It's free to do. Last time I mentioned it and I got a whole bunch of backlash about how I was, advertising and I only cared about making money. I don't make any money from anybody going to Cafe Astrology. Cafe Astrology is a free website. They do not sponsor me in any way. They're not paying me for telling you guys to go there. They're not making money for you guys going there. It's free. I shouldn't say that. I don't know that. But you're not paying money to go there. I'm not making money from it. All you need to do is go there. It's a free website. You put in the info. It'll tell you your moon sign and your rising sign. And then you'll be able to come back and you'll be able to watch those signs for the weekly forecast, okay? So that can help a lot of people. I'm obviously more than happy to do private readings. There is a link for Calendly, so you can go on and schedule a reading with me, book a reading with me. I will not be doing any private readings for the next 2 weeks, but you can still schedule a reading for when I'm, back after the 2 weeks. I'll still be doing videos on YouTube in the meantime. I'll still be doing the card of the day on Facebook and Instagram. And a lot of people have been asking me when I'm going to do another psychic sale. I'm going to do them very limited, first come, first serve basis, so that the calendar does not get booked 4 or 5 months out again. I'm very honored. I'm very touched. I have loved reading for every single one of you, but I'm only one person and it can be a little overwhelming. So just so that we're not booked back to back for like 4 months in a row, when I do the sales, I'm going to announce them on Facebook and Instagram, because maybe on YouTube it's like too much on blast. I don't know. And then from there, it'll be a limited number of spots. I'll try to do them more frequently, then that way, and more people hopefully will have a chance. But that way also I can control the amount of readings that are coming in, so that I can be sure that I'm giving every single one of you 110%. I want to be able to do your reading with like high energy, well rested. I want to give you 110%. So that's the solution. I think what we're going to be doing in the future. So if you're not on the social media, go ahead and like and follow those pages, and then you'll get the announcements when the psychic sales are happening for the private readings. All right, my darlings, I'm going to be taking the next couple of weeks to do some planning, organizing, to bring better videos for you guys, new subjects. A lot of people are asking for workshops and all kinds of things. So I'm going to do some brainstorming and come up with as much free content as I can to help on this channel. You'll still get the weekly forecast. You'll still get the monthly love readings. That's not going to change. I'm just working on a few extras right now for you guys. I thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Wishing you all the best, Virgo. Take care.